Good morning to everybody in Southeast Lower Michigan. This is meteorologist Eric Tallman. Thank you so much for joining us. I am going to tell you one thing before we begin our weather forecast is that this month has really been the most busiest month. We've had a lot of severe weather. I can tell you that much. A lot of active stuff. But I think we're going to get a break from the action. I think that will be rather nice for us for a little bit, but that's not really going to stop the warm and hot and humid temperatures. I can tell you that right now. Anyway, let's look at the computer and radar right now and analysis data right now. Show you what's happening. We had a cold front that moved on through the Midwest and through Southeast Lower Michigan, and that did not really stop the temperatures from sticking around, but I'm going to tell you right now, we have local storm reports coming in from the National Weather Service office in Detroit Pontiac. We'll get to that as soon as we can, and we'll go over that with the viewers as well. So all of this precipitation is going to continue to head on towards the south. That is going to stay away from us in Michigan. We don't have to worry about severe weather. We don't have to worry about anything like that. It's actually going to be quite beautiful, so that it's actually going to be a relief for a lot of us here that kind of like the weather. Anyway, you can see there's that activity we were talking about. That is going to stay away from us. They might get maybe an isolated severe storm or two out of that, but really we don't have to worry about that. Slight chance of severe weather could develop over there. Just a little tiny section right over here could see some severe weather. We'll kind of keep an eye on that, but other than that, most of the Midwest is very quiet. You can see how calmed down most of the Midwest has been. You know, I'm really surprised. We have not seen the radar been as quiet as it has been, especially for us after we had those storms that came on through yesterday and really brought some strong gusty winds and maybe some hail with it, but other than that, the weather is going to calm down. It probably won't, but the warm stuff is here to stay for a while, unfortunately, and we do have in the forecast, I believe, 90-degree temperature. We'll talk about that 7-day forecast coming up in just a couple of minutes. We'll break down that 90-degree stuff coming up and a whole bunch more. So that's it for that part of the weather forecast. I've got more coming up just ahead. You don't want to miss it. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a couple of minutes. The next 7-day forecast is going to be between 11 and 11:30. The reason why I'm breaking it down as of those times is because sometimes if we have several different live broadcasts that we are doing that are viewing online, you know, that sometimes can interrupt our uploading time. So that's the reason why if we have several of them that we've done during the morning, it takes a little bit longer. So we're going to try and put all of them together all at one time. So then that way it makes it a little bit quicker. It all depends on how much we've got to do, and we have a lot of news that will be headed our way. So we've got the 7-day forecast coming up, and this is meteorologist Eric Tallman. Stay with us. We'll be right back.